What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and today is the finale for the projected Madden 16 overall ratings videos, as we are on the Minnesota Vikings. So all your Vikings fans, you know, tough shit. Your team starts with a V. It's the last friggin' one. 32. So yeah, as always, this video hits 30. I don't know how many fucking likes I want. 100 likes? 100 likes maybe on this video? If you guys like the whole series, show me some love with 100 likes. As always, I guess this will be my last time to plead you to subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about the channel. We want to try to get 10,000 subs by the time Madden 16 comes out. We're almost at 9,000, so that means we're going to have basically 2 months, because Madden comes out at the end of August. So 2 months to get another 1,000 subscribers, so there should be lots more content coming through. Before I jump into the Vikings, dude, this is going to be a little bit longer. Please leave a comment in the comment section below if you want to see more Madden ratings videos. I could do maybe like top 10 fastest players, you know, top 10 hit power, all that kind of stuff. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see for Madden. Obviously, now that this series is kind of done, there's going to be, I don't know, I got some Call of Duty stuff that I like to play. There's just random shit's going to be coming up, but I still want to stick on Madden. And these rosters will be released some point, probably earlier next week. Without further ado, though, for your Vikings fans, enough of me blabbering on. Top 5 overall players on the Minnesota Vikings. AP, we kept him at a 98. Would have been a 99, missed 1 year, so we'll just deduct 1 point from the best running back in the NFL. Number 2, Harrison Smith, we gave him a 92 overall. Number 3, Everson Griffen, 90 overall. Number 4, John Sullivan, 89 overall. And number 5, Phil LOADHOLT, right tackle, 87 overall. Now look at the individual positional breakdowns. Quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater, we gave him an 81. Realistically, looking at from rookie quarterback standpoints, I personally like Derek Carr more than I like Teddy Bridgewater, but both had excellent seasons. Teddy Bridgewater finished with just under 3,000 total passing yards, 14 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Maybe not better passing stats, the touchdown interception category as Derek Carr, but really proved a lot of doubters wrong from his bad pro day. He was a fucking baller back in Louisville. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially now with AP there, how much more his stats increase. Because teams are going to be trying to stop AP. No matter, I don't even think, even if Teddy Bridgewater had like an Andrew Luck rookie quarterback season, next year, you still have AP on your team. Teams are going to shut down AP first. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how having AP in that backfield really, frees up some more, with more guys in the box, so more opportunities for him to throw it out wide. But yeah, 81 for Teddy Bridgewater. Look at the running backs, obviously AP, 98 overall. You know what it is. We gave Jerick McKinnon a 78 last year. He had 538 total yards, no touchdowns, because that was fucking Matt Asiata touchdown poster. 570 yards, 9 touchdowns, as well as 300 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Maybe could have been a little bit higher. I don't know if I was being too hard here on the the red zone vulture, but whatever. Those guys now are gonna be pretty much obsolete until AP slows down some. But I mean, AP is a freak beast. 98. Fullback Zach Line, 70 overall. Wide receiver, we gave Mike Wallace, the recently acquired player from the Miami Dolphins, an 85 overall. Mike Wallace now has potential. He's always maybe not as good as he used to be back in Pittsburgh, but he's still a 1,000-yard receiver. Incredibly fast. Charles Johnson had a nice season last year. We gave him a 78 overall. What did he do last year? Mr. Charles Johnson, just under 500 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Jarius Wright, 77 overall last year, 588 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Cordarrelle Patterson, 75 overall. Incredibly frustrating as a fantasy guy that's like, all right, I'm taking Cordarrelle Patterson. I used him as one of my keepers last season. Just struggled to find any real way to be productive in the offense, but he is such a playmaker. Hopefully he'll bounce back this next season. Looking at tight end, Kyle Rudolph, we gave him an 81 overall. Struggled with injury last year, only started in 8 games, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, and went healthy. Very, very solid tight end, so we gave him an 80, 81, and hopefully he'll have a nice bounce back year. Holy fuck. You guys just collecting tight ends there in Minnesota? Jesus. Left tackle, Matt KALIL, had really good promise with AP. He was one of the better, most promising left tackles in the game. Horrendous year last year. Still giving him a 74. Hopefully he can bounce back. If not, you got Tiny Richardson there. Left guard, TJ Clemmings. I don't know, man. This is a good. These guys are a little bit low, but I like all the potential on this offensive line. TJ Clemmings obviously was a steal, fell because he had an injury in this year's draft, so we had to give him a 73. But I also like Yankee a lot last season. Not sure how well he got on. I don't even know if he ended up even starting. My apologies for not knowing that, Vikings fans. But you can tell, I know both those guys though, on paper are really, really solid and has a whole lot of potential at guard for an interior offensive lineman. Center John Sullivan, one of the best run blocking centers in the NFL, 89. Right guard Brandon Fusco, 84. Right tackle Phil LOADHOLT, Mr. 100 pass blocking almost every year, 87 overall. To really round out a really solid Minnesota Vikings offensive line. They're going to need to be super solid, man. AP is ready to go to work. Now, right defensive end Brian Robison, 77 overall. Last year, what did Mr. Robison do on the stat sheet? Mr. Robinson, 4.5 sacks, 20 tackles, pass rushing specialist. So I believe that is pretty well right on par. Everson Griffen got rewarded with a big contract last year, 90 overall for him. I believe he had 12 sacks last year in 16 starts, 1 forced fumble, just under 50 total tackles. So, I mean, really, really productive for him, and he's really coming on there as a legit pass rushing threat. Jared Allen, who? Well, not quite yet, but if he has another, 12 sack plus season, Jared Allen could be a thing of the past, a distant memory. Looking at defensive tackle, Sheriff Floyd, we gave him an 85 overall last year. Only 11 games started, but 4.5 sacks, as well as just shy of 50 total tackles. Big fan of him. Maybe a little bit too high of the rating. That could be my Florida Gator bias, but I'm really, really glad to see him getting on there in Minnesota. Really, really solid player. Been a big fan for a couple years. Then we gave Linval Joseph, who had 16 games started at nose tackle position, 3 sacks. Again, just under 50 total, or 40 total tackles, or 40, just under 50 total tackles, sorry. But, I mean, those are 2 really good defensive tackles to have on your team, both able to get after the quarterback. Look at that 95 strength for Linval Joseph. Left outside linebacker Anthony Barr, phenomenal season for him. We rewarded him with an 83 overall, maybe a little too high, but in the 12 games that he did start, 3 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 4 sacks, 1 touchdown, 70 tackles. I mean, in only 12 starts, if he would have played the whole 16 games, he might have been, one of the front runners for Defensive Rookie of the Year. It probably would have been between him, KALIL Mack, and Aaron Donald down there in St. Louis. But I mean, excellent season for him. The prospects are high, so 83 I think is fair. Middle linebackers, some issues with Audie Cole. I mean, what's with this guy? Look at him, he looks like fucking sunshine. If I remember the Titans, so fuck this guy. What did he do last year? Audie Cole. Fuck, 30 tackles. Grow up. Eric Kendricks is going to be... Oh, you got Casey Matthews there. Nice. You actually came... I'll tell you right now, he's underrated. He's an underrated guy. Actually, he started a couple games for the Eagles last year and he really made some giant leaps and bounds. But Eric Kendricks probably will be your starting middle linebacker. One of the best middle linebackers in this year's draft class. So you got a good steal there. Vikings had one of the best drafts out of every team in the NFL this year. Really solid and on point. So 75, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's your starting middle linebacker. Whoa, wrong side. Right outside linebacker Chad Greenway, we gave him an 80 overall. Solid season there, cut short due to injury. 12 games started, 1 forced fumble, 1 sack, 50, 60, 70, 80, just under 100 total tackles, so really productive, good solid veteran type player. What else do we got here? You got Jared Hodges at 78 overall, a young player. Started 7 games, obviously, came in due to injury, 1 interception, half a sack, but 65 total tackles, so you got 2 solid right outside linebackers there. Now taking a little gander here at the secondary. Xavier Woods, we gave him an 82 overall. What did he do? What did Xavier Woods do last year? I mean, obviously 6'1", 210 pounds. You got that long, big-bodied, corner. 1 interception last year, just shy of 50 total tackles. So really productive. So we gave him an 82. Captain Munderland, we gave him an 80. 2 interceptions last year, 4 pass deflections, as well as 60 total tackles. More of a slot guy, but now you're gonna look at having Xavier Rhodes. Hey, one of the there is some. I thought he's probably. I think Marcus Peters I would take more often than not, but Trae Waynes has the frame that you really want for an outside corner. He has the range and the speed. He dominated his 40 at the combine, so we gave him a 79 overall. So I mean, a whole lot of upside here for the Minnesota Vikings secondary. I think they've really underrated safeties. First starting with obviously Harrison Smith. Taylor Mays was released, but starting off with Harrison Smith, 5 interceptions last year, 9 pass deflections. 3 sacks, 70, 80, 90, almost 100 total tackles. This guy is as good a free safety as there is in the NFL. So I mean, 92, maybe that's even a little bit low. Excellent player. And at strong safety, Robert Blanton. We gave him an 82 overall. I believe he led the team in tackles last year. But in his 13 games started, 1 interception, 3 pass deflections, and 105 total tackles. So, I mean, you got 2 very, very solid safeties. If Trae Waynes really pans out, you guys could actually have a chance at the best secondary in the NFC North. Kicker BLAIR Walsh, 83. Maybe actually a little bit low. BLAIR Walsh usually seems to be a pretty consistent kicker. And punter Jeff LOCKE, 69. But there you have it, guys. Those are your projected ratings for the Minnesota Vikings. As always, thank you guys for tuning into this series. Another one of these fucking beast mode TV series. Smash the like button. 100 likes maybe if you guys enjoyed these series. As always, leave a comment in the comment section below. There we go, just a little show off here to all the players we've gone through. Leave a comment in the comment section below for what you may want to see now for the future of this series. If you want to see, you know, different types of videos with regards to the ratings. If you want to see a fucking franchise mode. You want to see Ultimate, probably not Ultimate Team. I don't really want to sink any more money into this game. But let me know what you want to see in terms of Madden videos, guys. Madden videos, guys. That was fucking weird. I'll try and make it happen. So, thank you guys as always, and until next time, it's your boy C4 saying, you know, if you, any of you guys in Canada, keep your stick on the ice. You know, red, green. Peace out!